Okay, so be honest with me. Like in the past 6 months, how many times did you have any idea, any project that you wanted to do, but when you find out, you never did nothing to achieve it. You never start the project, or you never try to find clients. You never trying to find a co-founder, or you are planning, and never actually doing something. And you get into the type of situation where it's called analysis of paralysis. You're trying to analyze, try the best way of doing something, try the best approach to that thing. But by doing it, you are actually never doing nothing. You're just thinking about doing it. You're not even trying to do those things. So the idea in today's video is to help you on how you can stop it, how you can stop having these ideas and never actually doing it, having this feeling of regret that you could have done something if you have actually stick to it. You could have achieved anything that you wanted. So first thing first, you need to understand that like failing, making mistakes is the standard. So recently I was just scrolling at Instagram and I saw a guy from, I think it was on the podcast from Chris Williamson, where he was talking with the actor of Interstellar, and he gives a quote like, if you could fail 8 times and succeed in 7 times of those, or if you could fail 100 times, but you would be successful in 8 of those times, which one would you choose? The idea is you need to choose the 100 fails, because you're going probably to learn a lot with those 100 fails. And yeah, okay, you're just going to win one more time than the other option, but that single win could change your life. And the idea is, and it really got me, he started talking a little bit about having this idea of failing is kind of similar a sin, probably when you grow up, your parents, they told you never do this, never do this type of mistakes, and because of that, when you grow up, you have this feeling that you should never fail because your parents kind of told you that you need to be prepared. But in reality, the best way of learning is failing. So for example, if you're going to start a new product, start a new company, you need to be talking to a lot of persons, and you probably are going to fail a lot on that because they will not want to talk to you. They are not going to like your product, or they're going to don't give a fuck about you. A ton of things could happen, but the thing is, instead of thinking on what could happen, just go on and do it, because probably you're going to in the worst case scenario, you are in the same position probably, in most cases. So just go there, do whatever you want, and yeah, another thing is if you want to become something. So for example, you want to become an entrepreneur, you want to, I don't know, have a good physique. The idea is my mentor told me that a long time ago. You need to start acting like you are that person that you imagine yourself. So for example, imagine yourself in the next 10 years. How is that person like? What he does in a daily basis. So he wakes up at 5 a.m. You need to start waking up 5 a.m. He goes to the gym. He do all of those things. You need to start doing it. Because by doing all of those things, eventually you're going to become that person. Or at least that the usually that would happen, you know? So the other thing I highly want to recommend you, you're never going to have this feeling of regret. I have talked a lot on this channel about it, but having the feeling of regret that you haven't tried that thing, that you could have like be better at that thing, dedicated more time into it, I think it's one of the worst, if not the worst feeling in life. So like grab a piece of paper and write like 5 years from now, what will I like regret more? Having tried this thing, so talking to someone or starting a new business, starting that project, or failing and failing on that thing, or not even trying to do that thing. Like, I think that this feeling of regret is basically the worst thing that you could have. Like Jeff Bezos talks a lot about it. This quote is from him, and we also have like this quote from Seneca: "We still have more imagination than reality." So it's something that humanity have been passing through for like 100 of years. So, and like all of those philosophers from thousands of years ago, they all talk the same thing. You need to like just do it. You need to do the wrong things. That suddenly are going to be good. Like recently, that's interesting. Yeah, I talked to with my boss. Like, he's a really successful guy and really young. He's like just 3 years older than me, but he's already multi-millionaire. And he says like, man, I need to fail more. Like, the reason why I'm here is because I failed a lot, but recently I have not been failing. Like, everything is going right. I need to fail more. And I got that to me as like kind of something to learn from him. So if you're watching these things, I'm trying to do something to base it on what we talked about. But yeah, basically that is for today's video. I hope you like it. If you like it, please hit the like button, subscribe, and send this video to a friend. And comment something down below. It will help me a lot, and I hope to see you on my next videos. See ya.